All right, so the recording has begun. Dipanjan sir, over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. We are starting with our fourth class. It's been a 2 weeks break, and I'm sorry for that. Uh, I was stuck with some personal problems. Anyway, here we are with our fourth class, and we'll be doing mathematical aptitude mainly in today's session. Uh, I'm presenting my screen now. Somebody please respond if the screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. So as I mean, I have gone through the previous year questions that comes in NET paper 1, and I have observed a certain pattern of mathematical aptitude question. There were mainly two sections. First was data interpretation, and the second was mainly arithmetic. Okay, and even in arithmetic, there are a lot of subsections like time and work, time, speed, distance, and whatnot. But questions were asked from mainly two subcategories. Okay, one was profit and loss, another was time, speed, and distance. Okay, the questions were mainly formed from these two sections. Also, I find a question from average, very basic one. So we'll be discussing mainly these three topics, and today we'll start with data interpretation. So there are like many types of data interpretation charts like bar graph, pie chart, and whatnot. You can just go through all of them. If you just open an Excel sheet, put a certain extent of data and try to find a graph according to that, and you will see like 50 to 60 pie charts, bar graphs. Okay, but from exam point of view, only four are important. One is pie chart, second is line graph, then bar graph, and fourth is simple data charts. Okay. What are simple data charts? By simple data charts, I mean like a set of data will be given and you have to just pick data according to the question. Like if here is a population and here is a village, like cities, and a certain set of data, Kolkata, Mumbai. And suppose this section is divided into years like 2011, 2012, 2013, and certain range of data is given according to that. So these are simple data charts, and pie, line, bar graph we'll be discussing in a moment. Okay, moving to the questions. I'll discuss a bit of difficult ones because you must know all the things to solve the question. These are Caslet pie charts. Okay, two sets of data charts are given here. You have to analyze both of them to get to the answer. Again, as all of you know, a circle constitutes 360-degree of angle at the center. So the pie charts are different from bar graphs. How are they different? In bar graphs or any other charts, direct data will be given. But in pie charts, the summation of a data will be given, like say population. Suppose the whole value of the pie chart is given 40 lakhs. Okay. And the summation of data will be divided in sections like CTA, CTB, CTC, CTD. There are 4 cities, and the population will be divided according to two techniques. One is in angles, and another is in percentage. So the summation can only be 100%. Okay. If I take the whole pie chart, 100% data is given, and it is equivalent to how much angle? 360-degree. That is a circle constitute at the center. So by equating that, we can say the 1% of the pie chart is equivalent to 3.6 degrees, And you must know this equation to solve pie charts. We'll be needing it throughout all the questions. Okay. And another thing I just want to discuss, while taking data from pie charts, you'll be taking data mainly in percentage or angle. So you don't need to get all the values directly. Okay. You just have to put the percentage data and you can get the answer simply from there. You don't need to solve the whole thing. Let me show you how it is done. Mainly this kind of pie chart, uh, you can pick data directly for the questions that are asked in ratios. Okay, you don't have to solve it completely. Like in this data set, you can say distribution of sales in 2018 and that of 17 and 18. Here the total was 150 crores, 150 CR, as you can see. And here it is 225. So these two data are given. Here you can see the total sale increased from 150 crores to 225 crores during 2017 to 18. Okay. So if you just do like this, first you distribute the data like 100% here. The pie chart is divided according to percentage. As you can see, if you sum all the percentages 20 plus 10, likewise, you will get 100% data. So 100% data is 150 crore and you can see 1% is then 1.5 crore. Okay. And you can distribute accordingly. So 1%, if 1% is 1.5 crore, 20% is how much? 30 crore. But you don't need to do this. In case of question has been asked as a ratio, okay, you don't have to do anything. Just take data directly and plot into the answer. Suppose what is asked here, what is the ratio of sales of company D in the year 2018 to its sale in the year 2017? Okay. In 2017, you can say 150 crores was the summation of their total sales. But in company D has a share of, and you can see D is this 30% into 30%. And you have to find the ratio. Again, in 2018, the total data was 225 crores. And the sale of company D was 27%. Now you just start calculating and cut this via 3. That is 9. There it is 10. Again, cut this with 5, 30. 45. Again, 5, 6 is 30. 5, 9 is 45. Again, 2, then 3. So you get 2 into 10, that is 20, is to 3 into 9, that is 27. So 20 is to 27 is the right answer. Okay. You don't need to do like this. You first are taking out 30% of 150 crores, that you are doing 30 by 100. Then you are getting 45 from here. Also, you are doing 225 crores, 27% by 100. Here you will have difficulty in calculation, but you don't need to do that because the question has been asked in ratio. It will be automatically cancelled out. Okay, as both are in percentage only. Like if you do this way, as all of you know, to find data of a percentage, you have to divide it by 100, like 150 into 30 by 100. Here also 225 into 27 by 100. So why didn't I write the divide it by 100 in here? Because 100 will be cancelled out. Okay. The ratio of the sales has been asked in the question, and whenever a ratio has been asked, you don't need to divide it by 100 because everything will be cancelled out. I hope this is clear to everyone. Then we'll move to next question. Anyone has any problem? You can speak now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here we are dealing with a bar graph. Okay. First, go through the question. I will give you 1 minute of time. So data for production of paper by 3 different companies, PQR, over the 4 years has been given in here. And also for your convenience, the values, here it is 35, 30, 40, it has been written throughout, so you don't need to find it manually. Okay. So there are 3 companies and 4 different years. Again, here ratio has been asked. What is the ratio of average production of company P during 2010 to 2013? Okay, and company R during the same period. So we have been asked average production of company P during 2010 to 13. So all the 4 years. Okay. Company P is here 35 plus, here it was 50. Again, here it was 30. In 2013, it was 55. And divide by 4 to get the average. Okay. But as ratio has been asked, and same range of data set is being asked, 2010 to 2013. So to get the average, you have to divide by 4 in the both side. So just don't divide it beforehanded, because 4 will be cancelled out from both sides. Okay. Again, for company R, as you can see, 30 plus 40, that is 70, plus 40, 110, plus 45, 155 will be here. So here again, 35 plus 50, that is 85, plus 30, 115, plus 55, so 170 is to 155. You don't divide it beforehandedly. Okay, first, like you are doing 170 by 4, then you are taking the average. Again, you are doing 155 by 4, then you are taking the average, then you are doing the ratio. Don't solve the question, DI question like this, because it will take, consume a very substantial time. Whenever a ratio has been asked, you just plot the ratio first, then most of the things will be cancelled out automatically. Okay.
Excuse
Now,
me.
yes.
Sir, isn't that
You say
the
company
175?
company R will be, I think, 175 because the
175. Okay, I have miscalculated, I think.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I calculated the data of company Q. I got it. R is 40 plus 45, 85 plus 50, 135 plus 40 is 175. Right. Thanks for correcting me. So here is 175 divided by 5. 34 is to 35. So option 3 is the correct answer. Moving to question 2 from the same data set. What is the percentage increase in productivity of company Q from 2010 to 13? So company Q from 10 to 13. Company Q's production in 2010 was 30 and it has increased to 45. So there is an increment of 15 divided by 30. So percentage increment or decrease is always calculated on the basis here. Okay. So 30 would be below, in the denominator, into 100%. As you can see, this is half. So 50% increment. So these are very basic questions. We'll move to harder ones. Let's see. Okay. So again, we have a pie chart. Just go through the question. So ice cream parlor sells basically 5 type of ice creams and total number of ice creams. So summation of data is again given as I have discussed earlier. So the summation of the whole data will be given. And it is divided on the basis of percentage. Okay. So the total data is 550. What is the question? So it is given that if the number of females who purchased vanilla ice cream is 21 more than the number of males who purchased same flavor ice cream, and find the number of females who purchase vanilla ice cream. Is there any hint about male or female was given? No. First, we need to find out how many people bought vanilla ice cream. So 550 into 22 divided by 100. So that is 11. 11 into 11, that is 121. So 121 must constitute both male and female buyers of vanilla ice cream. So M plus F equal to 121, and here it is given number of female buyers were 21 more than the number of male buyers. So F minus M equal to 21. So if you just add this to equation, male will be cancelled out. 2F equal to 142. F is 71. And likewise, you can just put it in any of the equations, like 71 minus M equal to 21. So M is 50. Okay, so number of female buyers were asked. We didn't need to do the male thing. Okay. So 71 is the direct answer. I hope it is clear to everyone. Then I'll erase the screen. Question number 2. Find the central angle for chocolate flavored ice cream. As I have told you that in pie charts, 1% is equivalent to 3.6 degrees. So in the question, it is asked the central angle for chocolate flavored ice cream. So chocolate flavored ice cream is 32%. You have to multiply 32 with 3.6. So that is 96 plus 19.2. So how much it is? 116, 115.2. Okay, so 115.2 is the right answer. I hope you get that.
Sir, can you please repeat this point?
Okay, this point you didn't understand.
No, sir.
Okay, so as I have told, 100% is the total summation of all datas. So if you are given a data set, the summation can only be 100%. Okay, it is the full amount, and a circle constitute 360 degrees at the center. Okay, a line makes 180 degree at any point. A circle makes 360 degrees. So 100% is equivalent to 360 degrees. So 1% should be equivalent to 360 divided by 100. That is 3.6 degrees. So here we have equated that 1% is equal to 3.6 degrees. So chocolate made 32% from the total data sheet. So 32% should be equal to 32 into 3.6, and we get to the final answer 115 point. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Moving to third set of data. Here a caselet TI is given, two set of data, two pie charts. Okay. Shop A and shop B. Both shops are selling 5 different types of fruits. Okay. Here the total quantity is 1400 kgs, and here the total quantity is 1200 kgs. So the first question is, what is the difference between quantity of mangoes in these two fruit shops, A and B? Now here is an important note. If the total quantity was 1400, even in shop B, suppose the total quantity was 1400. So the total quantity, quality, it has been misspelled, I think. It should have been quantity. If the total quantity is same in both the shops, then you don't have to find out individual percentages and then subtract them. You can just directly subtract the percentage itself. Suppose the total quantity is same and that is 1400 kgs for both the shop, and the question was asked, what is the difference between quantity of mangoes at these two shops A and B? So in the first shop, mango is 22%. In the second shop, mango is for 18%. So you can directly subtract the percentages if the quantity is same. So that is 4%, and you have to find out 4% of 1400. So 1400 into 4 by 100, that is 56. So you can get the answer directly like this way if the quantity is same. But here the quantities are different. In shop B, 1200 mangoes was sold. So the question is a little bit different. But you can get this kind of questions, and these are very easy to calculate if you know all the tips and tricks of pie chart. Okay. So 1400's 22%. That is 308. And 1200's 18%. That is 216. So subtract 216 from here. So you'll get 92 is the answer. Here it is. I hope everyone was able to solve the question. So I'm asking you to solve this question by yourself and tell me the answer. It is a bit of calculative question. Actually, in the exam, if this kind of question appears, you have to do a lot of multiplication and addition, and you only left out with like 1 or 2 minutes of time, then just skip this kind of question for the sake of time. Okay. This will take a good amount of time. Here you have to find out quantities of shop A and then quantities of shop B for all the different types of fruit, and multiply it with the prices. Okay, I'm starting to solve it. If anyone arrives at the answer, then just turn on your mic and say it. So guava, mango, apple, oranges and banana. If 100% is 1200 kgs, then 1% is 12 kg. And we'll just keep multiplying. I mean, go on multiplying. So 8 12s are 96. 18 into 12, that is 216. Here 22 into 12, that is 264. 24 into 12, 288. And 28 into 12, that is 336. Now you have to multiply guava with 12, mango with 30, apple with 40, orange with 20, and banana with 15. Okay. So this will be a very calculative question. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
So I didn't understand, how did you get that 96 in mango 216, apple 264? Could you please explain that?
Okay. So the total data of pie chart is 100%. So 100% is equivalent to 1200, as the data is given. Total quantity is 1200 kg. So 1% is 12. And I just multiplied with the percentages of individual fruits. So 8 into 12, that is 96. Then 18 into 12, that is 216 in this fashion. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm a bit of reluctant in solving this question because this is very calculated. So you can do in this fashion. Find the last digit. Okay. Find you have to do the all the multiplications here, then add all the data. But if you are, I mean, a bit of student and you want to find the unit digit, then you can see the unit digit will be 2. And only one question has 2 as a unit digit. So without solving or calculating any of the data, you can just get to the direct answer. Here you can see 6 multiplied by 2, the unit digit will be 2. And in all the other multiplications, as 0 is being multiplied, all the other multiplication will have last digit. Here is also 5 into 6, that is 30. So 0 will be the last digit. So if you add all the data, you'll get 2 as a unit digit. And only one option has 2 in the units digit. Okay. So you can save directly like 1.5 minutes by just skipping the multiplication in this way. Just try to find the unit digit whenever you get this kind of question where you have to do a lot of multiplication and summation. I hope it was clear to everyone.
So can you please repeat it again?
Okay. So here you can see to do this kind of terrific amount of multiplication, it will take a substantial amount of time, like 1 or 2 minutes. Then you have to do the addition. First, you have to do the multiplication. Then you have to do addition. Because the total cost of all the fruits is being asked for the shop B. So as you can see, if you try to find out the unit digit, if we multiply 96 with 12, just multiply 6 with 2, you will get 2 as the unit digit. If you are not convinced, then do the whole multiplication. Here is 192 and here is 96. As you can see, 2 will always be the unit digit. So for any multiplication, just take the unit digits and multiply them. Whatever you are getting, that is only the unit digit. So here in the first multiplication, it is 2. As you can see, 6 2s are 2, 6 2s are 12. So 2 will be the unit digit. Here again, 6 into 0. So 0 will be unit digit. Here again, 0 is coming. Whenever 0 is coming, 0 will be the unit digit. Here is also 0. Again in here, 5 into 6. So you will get 30. So 0 in the unit digit. If we add all the data, so you will get 2 as a unit digit for the summation. And only one option has 2 in the unit digit. Okay. So option number 2 is the correct answer. I hope it is clear now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay, in this DI, we have two data sets, one pie chart and another just simple data set where ratios of boys and girls of all the different colleges are given. So here is student enrollment percentage and here are the simple ratio of boys and girls. So boys is to girls, B is to G. Data is being given in this fashion. Okay. So the first question is, based on this information, the total number of students is 9,800. So the value of this data chart is 9,800, summation of all the data. I mean, all the students, 9,800 students were there. Then the number of girls in college B. So how many students were there in college B? B is this kind of sand-like texture. So 98 into 16. Because 16 percentage. And number of girls were asked. So in college B, ratio of boys is to girls is 5:9. So to find out the girls, take 9 here and the total 5 plus 9, 14 will come here. Again, why I am not multiplying in the first chance? Because everything will be cancelled out. You just write down the whole equation first, then things will start cancelling out and the multiplication will be a lot of easier for you. And you can see 7 14s are 98. Multiply here, 7 9s are 63 into 16. So the last digit, as you can see, again in the last digit method or the unit digit method, you can see last digit will be 6 into 3, that is 8. 6 into 3 is 18, so 8 will be the last digit, and only one option has 8 in the last unit digit. Okay, so you can get the answer directly without multiplying even 63 into 16. Okay, with this method you can save a lot of time. I hope it was clear to everyone. Then we will move to question number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Also, another thing, I want to give you a little pro tip for calculation. Suppose this kind of multiplication is given, 96 into 223 into, say, like 12. You have to find out the answer. And the answer were given like, I'm just taking random answer. Okay, 18626 17923 17926 11826. If you try to find out the answer by just unit digit method, here 6 3s are 18, then 18 into 12, so 8 2s are 16, that is 6 will be the unit digit. But as you can see here, lot of option has unit digit as 6. So you have to try a different method, that is digit sum. Okay. Hold on a second. Suppose the answer were given. Suppose these 3 options were given and you have to do the multiplication, and the finding unit digit method failed miserably because all the options has 6 as unit digit. Then you try the digit sum method, that is DS method. Okay. What is DS method? You just try adding the digits within any number directly. So 9 plus 6 is 15. Multiply it by 2 plus 2, that is 4, plus 3, that is 7. Again 1 plus 2 is 3. Again in here 1 plus 5 is 6. Multiply it by 7 and by 3. So 6 7s are 42 into 3. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 into 3, that is 18. 8 plus 1, that is 9. So 9 should be digit sum of the answer. Here again you start adding all the numbers. 7 plus 2 9. Wherever you are getting 9, just ignore the summation. 7 plus 2 you are getting 9, then you start counting from 1 again. Then 6 plus 8 you are getting 14. 14 plus 9 you are getting 23. 23 plus 6 you are getting 29. So what is the summation of 29? 2 plus 9, that is 11. So we should be getting 9. So this is not the correct answer. Again in the second option, go in this fashion. 5 plus 2 7. 7 plus 6 13. 13 plus 8 21. 21 plus 7 28. 28 plus 6 34. So you are getting 34. 3 plus 4 is 7. Again you are not getting 9. So this is also the not the right answer. Here you can see 2 plus 5, that is 7. 7 plus 6 13. 13 plus 8 21. 21 plus 9 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. So the digit sum of 36 is 3 plus 6, 9. So this should be the correct answer. I hope this method was clear to everyone. If you
So
have
we
any,
So we have to add all the digits, and the
yes,
lowest answer is the correct one.
yes. Whenever you are getting 9, then just ignore 9. Okay. Because after 9, you should be getting 2-digit number. In the number series, we have numbers starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And single digit numbers end with 9. After that, you start getting 2-digit numbers. Okay. 10, 11. So up to 9, you have to calculate. Whenever you are getting 9, you just ignore it. Then start calculating from 1 again. Like here, 7 plus 2, 9. So we ignored that. Then we started calculating from again 6 plus 8, 14 in this fashion. Again, we could have, ignored the 9. It would again give the same answer. If you ignore this 7 plus 2, 9 and here 9, so you're getting 6 plus is 14, 14 plus 6, that is 20. 20's digit sum is 2 plus 0, that is 2. Again, you are getting 11 here, so 11's digit sum is 1 plus 1, 2. I'm taking a few more examples. I know this is a new method to you, so it might not be clear to everyone. Okay. So to prove this method, genuine, I'll ask anyone to give a random multiplication that I will prove its correctness by doing digit sum. Okay. Anyone just turn on the mic and give a random and difficult multiplication. Anyone? Just random numbers.
307 into 926.
307 into 96. Multiply it by something else. Make it difficult.
926, I said.
What? I didn't get that.
926.
307, 96. Multiply it with something else. Let us take suppose 14. Okay. So everyone take out your calculator and do this multiplication by yourself and get to the answer. Okay. So if you have done the calculation by calculator, you should be getting answer 412608.
Yes.
But let us take few more wrong answers. Okay. Let us alter the digits. Let us take 422708. Again, we are getting 429608. Okay. So these are the three options. We'll try to get to the right answer by doing digit sum. Okay. So here 7 plus 3, that is 10. Again in 10, 1 plus 0, that is 1. Into. Ignore the 9, directly get to 6. Again in here 4 plus 1, that is 5. So 5 into 6, that is 30. 30 means 3 plus 0, that is 3. So the digit sum of this multiplication should be 3. Here you can check 4 plus 1, that is 5. 5 plus 2, that is 7. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 plus 8, that is 21. 21's digit sum is 3. So this should be the correct answer, as you all know. But let us check the other options. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 8, 23. So 23's DS is 5. So this is wrong. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 6, 21. 21 plus 8, 29. So 29's DS is 2 plus 9, that is 11. 11, 1 plus 1, that is 2. Again, it is wrong. So you can see this method is, very time saving and very convenient. And whenever the unit digit method fails, you can simply try the digit sum method to get to the right answer for a very, difficult calculation. Okay. I hope it is clear to everyone. Then we'll move to our next question. Just for example, the difficult calculation. Here, if we try to find out the answer via digit sum method, let us try to do that. So, in the first multiplication, ignore the 9. 6 multiplied by 2 plus 1, that is 3. That is 18. 6 3 is 18. 8 plus 1, 9 should be the DS. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. Into 3 plus 0, that is 3. So you should be getting 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. Whenever you are getting 9, just ignore them. But I'm just writing it for a sec. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Again 12. 1 plus 2, you are getting 3. Multiply it by 4, you are getting 3 4s are 12. Again add the digits of 12, you should be getting 3. Here 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 8, you should be getting 18. And in 18, the digit sum is 9. So just ignore this total multiplication because you are getting 9. Again in here 6 plus 3 is 9. Ignore 9. You are getting 3 into 5 plus 1 6. Again you are getting 18 here. So the digit sum is 8 plus 1 9. Ignore all the 9s. So you are getting just 3 as the digit sum. If we go through the options, 2 plus 8, that is 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 plus 8, 26. So 26 DS is 8. So this shouldn't be the correct answer. Here 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 9, 19. 19 plus 9, 28 plus 2, that is 30. So here the DS is 3. As you can check and verify this method. I guess it was clear to everyone. So you can move to next question. Okay. The next one is a normal data set. Annual consumption of tea in 5 states across 6 years. Okay. 2014 to 2019, and for 5 states, A, B, C, D, E is given. Again, ratio is being asked, the ratio of total consumption of tea in states B, D, and E. B, D, and E. In 2018, 14, and 19, 18, 14, and 19, respectively, to the total consumption of tea in states A and C in 2017 and 2019, respectively. B, D, and E 2000 total consumption of tea state A and C in 2017 and 19. Okay, let me take a different color for that. A and C for 2017 and 19. So a lot of summation and division has to take place to solve this question. So B in 2018, D in 2014, E in 2018. Okay, data in this fashion is being asked. B in 2018 was 148 plus D in 2014. D in 2014 was 105 plus E in 2019, that is 187. Ratio A and C in 2017 and 19. So A in 2017 was 132 plus C in 2018. C in 2018 was 187. Can anyone verify I have picked the right set of data? Okay, let us try to get to the answer first. Again, I won't do the whole calculation. I will just apply digit sum. Okay. So far 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 8, 13, 13 we have 4, 4, 5 plus 1, 6, 8 plus 1, 9, ignore 9. So 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 7, 17. So you have 8 here. Again 3 plus 1, 4 plus 2, 6 plus, ignore 9. So you should be getting 13. So 13 is 1 plus 3, 4. Okay. It is not giving us any answer. I think some cancelling out has taken place. That's why digit sum is not giving us answer. Okay. Let us do it now.
Sir,
Yes.
C is 198 in 2019.
C is 198 in 2019. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, you are right. Here we are getting 8 via digit sum, na? If I remember. 3 plus 1, 4 plus 2, 6 plus here it is 9, so ignore 9.
4:3.
4:3 should be the answer via digit sum. Okay. So here is 4:3. As you can see, we took the wrong data, so digit sum was not giving us the right answer. But this method is very, time saving. You can apply it everywhere else and get to the answer directly. You just cancel out it by 2 and you will be getting 4:3 as the right answer. Again, thank you for correcting me. Moving to question number, I lost the track anyway. The simpler question. Here bar graph is given. Export in diamonds in crores for how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 7 years it's been given. In which year the maximum percentage increase in diamond exports compared to the previous year? Okay. So these are a bit of tricky question. You don't have to solve like for all the years. Here only 4 years has been given, 2004, 9, 2010 and 2012. So you just have to check for those 4 years. Don't just start doing, percentage increase for all the years like 2009, 10, 11, 12. Just take out these 4 given options and check their viability. Okay. Again, maximum increase from previous year is being asked. In the options 2014, that is here, 2009, that is here, 10 and 12 has been given. So to check percentage increase, you don't have to solve it. I'll tell you a technique without solving to get the answer. Okay. So to determine the percentage, suppose a number is given 12 and it is increasing to 15. So there is an increment of 3, as you can see here. Again, a number is given 18. It is going to be 21. Again, here is an increment of 3. As I have told you earlier, all the increments are being calculated on the basis of base year, that is 12. So to get the increment, we will divide it 3 by 12 and multiply it by 100. Again, in here, we will divide 3 by 18 and multiply it by 100. So wherever the denominator is bigger, we'll get a lesser percentage. So 3 increment on the basis of 12 is more than 3 increment on basis of 18. This is less. Okay. So here you can see in 2019, there is an increment of how much? 1.3. on basis of 7.2. Don't just calculate the percentage. In 2019, here is an increment of 1.3 on the basis of 8.5. So definitely this is bigger as the denominator is lesser. Okay. In 2012, there is an increment of 0.9 on the basis of 10.9. This should be definitely less. Even the increment is less and the base is also higher. So you are ignoring this. You are also ignoring this. And in 2014, there is an increment of 0.9 on the basis of 11.5. Here, as you can see, the base here is high and the increment is also less. So this is our right answer. You don't have to find the percentage. You can just tell the answer by this method. The 2009 should be the correct answer, as here is an increment of 1.3 on the basis of 7.2. I hope it was clear to everyone.
No, sir, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it. Okay, fine. You did get this part, what I try to tell here, this part.
Yes, sir. That I did.
Okay. So to find the percentage, there are two things, numerator first by denominator multiplied by 100. Like N1 by D1 and N2 by D2. We're taking two variables. Okay. Suppose value of N1 is 5 and D1 is 20. Divided by 100. And here value of N2 is 3 divided by 20, again multiplied by 100. So as you can see, whenever the numerator is more and the denominator is same, you should be getting a bigger percentage. So 5 divided by 20 should give us 25%. And here it is 15%. So this is more. So if the numerator is more in any percentage calculation, that is more. But if the denominator is more, suppose 5 by 20 into 100 and 5 by 25 into 100. Wherever the denominator is more, the percentage should be less. This is applicable for any ratio. Whenever the numerator is more, the ratio is more. Whenever the denominator is more, the ratio is less. Okay. I hope you get this concept. Same thing we
Yes.
have applied here. Okay. So every year's increment, we have to find out the increment for 2009, 10, 12, and 14, as these are the four options. Okay. So to calculate the increment for 2019 from the previous year, that is 2008, from 2008 to 9, we have to find out the increment. From 2008, it was 7.2 crores and it has increased to 8.5 crores in 2019. Sorry, 2009. So there is an increment of 1.3 on the basis of 7.2. Okay. In 2010, the increment is on the basis of previous year, that is 8.5, and the increment is 1.3. You can just subtract 9.8 from 8.5. Okay, and you will get 1.3. In 2012, from previous year, that is 10.9 in 2011, there is an increment of 0.9 here. You can just subtract 11.8 and 10.9 and you will get 0.9. And in 2014, there is also increment of 0.9 on the basis of what? 11.5. Okay. So these are the four ratios. In the first two ratios, you can see here the denominator is higher. Okay. So this one is bigger. Okay. In the last two ratios, the numerator is same, but here the denominator is higher. So this should be bigger. Now we just left out with two options, these two. here the numerator is also less and the denominator is also higher compared to this. Okay, we are comparing the first to the third one. Here the numerator is also less and the denominator is also higher from the first one. So this ratio should definitely be less and this should be higher. So by just simple comparison, we can get directly to the answer that in 2009, the increment was maximum. I hope it is clear now. Do you still have any doubt?
No, sir. Got it.
Okay. Moving to another bar graphs. Okay, I think we'll have 2 more graphs. Then we'll discuss some previous year bonus questions. I have handpicked a few, good questions to discuss. Okay. So in the bar graph, total number of visitors and total number of free visitors has been given. So to find out the total number of paid visitors, you have to subtract 1250 for, let's say, January. You have to subtract 125 from 1250 to get the paid visitors. Because 1250 was the total number of visitors and 125 was the free visitors. Total number of visitors constitute free visitors plus paid visitors. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now just go through question number 1. If the price of one ticket is ₹10, then what was the total income during first 5 months of the year 2018? Okay. So only paid visitors are earning us money, not the free visitors. So you have to subtract all the free visitors. But don't just subtract in every month and then add all the month's data. For instance, first add all the visitors. First, you have to do the addition of all the visitors. Then add all the free visitors. Then subtract this to result. That way it should be easier to calculate. Okay. Minus 125 plus 250 plus 350 plus 650. Sorry. Plus 750. And you have to multiply this result with 10. Okay. Okay. This is again a bit of a difficult calculation. So we just try to apply digit sum here again and try to get to the answer. So 2 plus 1, 3 plus 5, that is 8. 8 plus 9, ignore here 9, 5 plus 2, 7. Here again 2. 2 plus 5, that is 7. 2 plus 4, you are getting 6. You have to subtract from here 1, 2 plus 5, that is 8, plus 7, plus again 8, plus 11. 11 is 2, plus 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is 3. So 15 plus 2, 17 plus 7, 24 plus 6, 30. 30 is 3. Subtract 8 plus 7, 15 plus 8, 23 plus 2, 25 plus 3, 28. 28 is 2 plus 8, that is 10. 10 is 1. So 3 minus 1 we should be getting. So 2 multiplied by 10. So 10 has a digit sum of 1. So 2 into 1, we should be getting 2. Try to find out 2 in all the options. 7 plus 9, 16 plus 5, 21. So we should be getting 3 here. 7 plus 8, 15 plus 5, 20. So you are getting 2 here. Option B is the right answer. I hope it was clear to everyone. You can see the effectiveness of this method. You don't have to do any calculation, just simple addition and multiplication, and you will get to the answer directly. Okay. And please don't try the convenient methods. Okay, I mean less convenient methods, the traditional methods that you are starting to add all the numbers and trying to get the answer. Just try these new methods that I'm teaching you, because it will save a lot of time for you in the exam hall. One is unit digit method and another is digit sum. If any of this method fails, then the other method will definitely give you the answer. Moving to question number 2. What was the average number of paid visitors during the first 5 months of the year 2018? Okay. Again, it will be a different, difficult calculation. Average number of paid visitor for the first 5 months of the year 2018. Okay. So after adding and then subtracting the free visitors, we are getting digit sum as 3, if I remember. But if we divide it by 5 to get the average, then how we will do it? Because 3 is not divisible by 5. To solve this question, you have to multiply, you have to get 1 in the denominator. Okay. If something is divided by 1, let's say A. If A is divided by 1, A is the answer. So you should try to get 1 in the denominator. And how you will do it? You can multiply anything in both numerator and denominator, and that won't change the ratio. Suppose you have 3 by 2 as the ratio. If we both multiply by 2 in both the numerator and denominator, the ratio doesn't change because 2 will be cancelled out. Again, why we are doing this? To get 10 in the denominator. Why 10? Because 10 has a DS of 1. Okay. So if we multiply 2 in both ways, we'll get 6 here and 1 here. So 6 should be the DS of average of the paid visitor for all of the months. Okay. Let us try to find out 6 in here. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 8, 14. 14 plus 5, that is 19. 6 is not here. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 7, 13 plus 5, 18. So 6 is again not here. 6 plus 7, that is 13. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 8. We should be getting 14. Again, 14 has DS of 5. So none of this should be the answer. Did anyone solve it? We were not getting 6 in the digit sum of any of the answers, so none of this should be the right answer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Again, to make it easy for you, I will just take 2 more examples. Suppose you are getting a ratio like 7 divided by 6. Okay. And you need to solve it via digit sum. With which number you will multiply in both the numerator and denominator. You have to get 1 in the denominator. So start multiplying by all the numbers and see where you are getting 1. As you can see, if you multiplied 6 by any of the numbers like 1, 2, 3, starting going all the way to 9, you won't get 10 as a numerator of digit sum. Okay. If we multiply 6 by like 3, you're getting 18. So that is 9. You are multiplying by 4, you are getting 24, that is 6. So 6 is the only number. Whenever a number is divided by 6, the digit sum method won't work. So this is a short note. So just note, whenever division by 6, DS won't work. This is a very small case and very seldom you will get a division by 6. But for all the other multiplication and subtraction, division and anything else, this method will work fluently. I mean fluently, sorry. So moving to the last DI question. Here a line graph is given, and in the line graph, in this fashion, data will be given at points. Like in this point, it is 30, then 32, 40, 25, and 90. Okay. So it is given the following graph shows the ratio values of mixture of propane and butane in 5 vessels A, B, C, D, and E. Always go through the direction. For example, if the ratio of propane and butane in vessel A was 30:12. So to get the ratio, they are just taking these numbers like 30:12 for the vessel A, then 32:20 for vessel B, then 40:30 for vessel C, 25:15 for vessel D, and same goes for vessel E, 90:50. Moving to the question. If equal quantities from vessel A, C, and E are mixed up, then what is the final ratio of propane and butane in resultant mixture? Okay. A, C, and E. What was the ratio of propane is to butane in all the vessel? In the first one, 30:12, divided it by 6, so you should be getting 5:2. In vessel C, 40:30, so you should be getting 4:3. And in vessel E, 9:5. Okay. So if we mix all the 3 vessels, what should be the ratio? Can anyone solve this question in traditional method? Any one of you remember how to solve these questions? And anyone, I won't ask you to do it. If you know any traditional method, then you can just speak. I hope everyone is has forgotten the basics. Okay, no issues. I will show you a very short technique. You cannot just directly add propane from A, C, and E and butane from A, C, and E. Okay. You have to find an equivalence between the ratios. Here, all the 3 ratios aren't equivalent. So you first have to equate them. How do you need to equate them? Here in the question, it was said, if equal quantities from vessel A, C, and E. But here you can see total propane plus butane is 5 plus 2, 7. Here total propane plus butane was 4 plus 3, 7. Here total propane plus butane was 5 plus 9, that is 14. So the total amount of all the three vessels aren't same. Okay. First, you have to, equate the amount in all the three vessels. So how to equate that? You need to multiply with 2 for the first two vessels to get to 14. After multiplication, you will get 5 into 2, that is 10, is to 2 into 2, 4. Here you will get 4 into 2, that is 8, 3 into 2, 6. Here you will get 9 is to 5. So now as you can see, all the quantities of all the three vessels are equal. 10 plus 4 is 14, 8 plus 6 is 14, 5 plus 9 is 14. So when the quantity has been equated, you can just directly add the propane and butane. Like 8 plus 9, 17 plus 10, that is 27, is to 5 plus 6, 14 plus 4, that is 15. Cancel out by 3, 9 is to 5. Okay. Okay, 27 is to 15 is directly given in the answer. So option A is the right answer. I hope it is clear now. For example,
Yes, sir.
I'll just give you another sum to find out the ratio. Suppose two vessels of equal quantities are being mixed. First, suppose say alcohol is to water is being mixed for vessel A and B. In vessel A, alcohol is to water was 3 is to 5, and in vessel B, it was 3 is to 2. Now, if these two vessels, the liquids of these two vessels are mixed in equal quantities, can anyone tell me what will be the ratio of alcohol and water in the final mixture in this method? Just try to solve it by yourself and tell me the answer. Anyone got the answer yet?
Thirty 39 is to 41.
39 is to 41. Okay, so you have a first answer 39 is to 41. Okay, let us check the answer. Here the total quantity is 5 plus 8, 3. Here it is 3 plus 2, 5. So to make it equal, we have to cross multiply. We have to multiply here by 5 and here by 8. So we should be getting 5 into 3, 15 is to 5 into 5, 25. And here again 3 into 2, that is 24 is to 8 into 2, 16. So you should be getting 39 is to 41. Yes, it is the right answer. I guess this method is now clear to everyone. So we'll just move to question number 2. In question number 2, if 10 liter butane is added to some volume of mixture from vessel A, okay, and then the final ratio of propane and butane becomes 4 is to 3, then what is the initial quantity of the mixture? Okay, in vessel A, propane is to butane is 5 is to 2. Okay. And in the question, it is said if 10 liter of butane, propane is to butane. If 10 liter butane is being added, then the ratio becomes 4 is to 3. So the initial quantity of the mixture, so the value of 5 plus 2, 7, that is asked in the question. So how to solve it quickly? As you can see, we are only mixing butane in the mixture. So we haven't touched propane while doing that. So propane should be the same in both the ratios. We only mix butane. So butane should be increasing. But here propane is also decreasing, as you can see. So we have to make propane the same. How to make propane same in both the ratios? We multiply it by 4. And here we are multiplying by 5. So the first ratio becomes 20:8. And the second ratio becomes 20:12. Now both the ratios has been equated. As you can see, the propane is same and butane is increasing. So butane is increasing by how much? 12 minus 8, that is 4. And the 4's value is given 10 liter. Okay. So the total mixture in the question, it is being asked, what is the initial quantity of the total mixture? So total mixture is 20 plus 8, that is 28. If 4 is 10 liter, then 1 is 10 by 4 and 21 is 10 by 4 into 28, that is 70 liter. Okay. Whenever
So
only
there,
one, yes,
so there must be 20:15, I think.
20:15.
In
Okay.
second ratio.
20:15. Where you are saying 20:15? Okay, sorry. Yes, you are right. That's why you got the wrong answer actually. The first ratio was correct. Okay, let me overdo again. Yes, here it was 20:8. And multiplying by 5, you should be getting 15. So 7's value, there is increment of 7. 7's value is 10 liter, 1's value is 10 by 7. And 28's value is simply 10 by 7 into 28. We should be getting 40 as the right answer. Okay. So whenever only one thing is altered, you have to make sure the other thing, whatever is mixed, the other thing is the same. Here the propane was untouched, so we equated propane and then we moved ahead with the ratio. Okay. To check if you have correctly understood the method, I'll just give one question. Suppose milk and water were given. Initially, it was 7:8. Okay. And later on, after mixing, like let's say 20 liter of water. Make it 7:5. So the ratio becomes 7:8. So find the initial amount of mixture. I made it easy for you. I kept the amount of milk same. What should be the answer?
So 80.
80. Yes, 80 is the correct answer. As you can see, the milk is not changing in both the ratios. So you don't have to equate it. You just can directly proceed. So there is an increment of 3 in water. From 5, it is increased to 8. Sorry. So there is an increment of 3. So 3's value is 20 liter as given in the questions. 1's value should be 20 by 3. And to find the total quantity of initial mixture, that is 5 plus 7, 12, 20 by 3, multiply it by 12, 4. So 80 should be the correct answer. I hope more than one of you were actually able to solve the question. Okay. Moving to the last question. In what ratio must mixture in vessels C and D be mixed to get the final ratio 115:81? So in vessel C, we have the ratio 4:3, and in vessel D, we have the ratio 25:15, parted by 5, we should be getting 5:3. So both the vessels are not mixed in equal quantities, okay? Both the vessels are not mixed in equal quantities. Suppose say X liter of vessel C was mixed with Y liter of vessel D. Okay. Then the final ratio should be 115:81. But to differentiate things, you first have to equate the things, two vessels. Here the total quantity was 4 plus 3, 7. Here the total quantity is 5 plus 3, that is 8. Okay. First you have to equate things, so multiply the first ratio with 8 and the second ratio with 7. After multiplication, you can get 4 into 8 is 32 is to 24, and you are getting 35:21. Okay. Now, when the both ratios are equated, then I'm taking this as X, this as Y. Multiply the first vessel, that is vessel C, with X, and vessel D with Y. Here is propane, here is butane. So the total propane should be 32X plus 35Y divided by 24X plus 21Y equal to the given ratio 115/81. Okay. Okay, so this should be a huge calculative question. You have to cross multiply this with this, then you have to subtract and all of that. But let us try to solve the question directly through answers. The first option was 7:11. Okay. Then was 3:7, 7, 9, 5:7, 5:2. There are 5 different options. Okay, you cannot do anything about it. Even data digit sum won't work here because 2 different variables are given, X and Y. So you have to directly multiply 32 into 81Y, sorry, X. Subtract 24 into 115X equal to 115 into 21Y minus 35 into 81Y. I'm not going to solve it fully because this will take a good amount of time. 115 into 21Y minus 35 into 81Y. 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 115 But you have got the essence of how to solve the question, and try it by yourself at home. Okay. So we have discussed all the different types of data interpretation. We have also discussed, cascade DIs and this kind of data interpretation where ratios are given. Now we'll discuss a few bonus previous year question. I have taken a few of them, like 5 questions. I'll be discussing only 2, and the remaining 2 will be a home task. These all are previous year questions. I have taken paper 1 from 5 different years, from 17 to 2020. And these are the 5 best questions I have come around. Okay. I'll just solve first 2 questions, and the remaining 3 will be a home task that we'll be discussing in the next session. Okay. So the first question says, Sanjay sold an article at a loss of 25%. If the selling price had been increased by 175, there would have been a gain of 10%. Again, the time is very short, so I won't show any short techniques here. That will be for the next class. So I will try to do it by a basic one. Okay. Suppose assume CP was 100. So if there was a loss of 25, the SP should be 75. Okay. And if the selling price has been increased by 175, there could have been a gain of 10%. So to get a gain of 10%, the CP should be 110. So we are getting a difference of how much? 35. So the value of 35 is given as 175. If it had been increased by 175, then we should be getting SP as 110. By equating these 2 values, we are getting a difference of 35, but in the question, it is given rupees 175. So 35's value is 175, and the cost price has been asked. So cost price was 100. So 1's value is 175 by 35, and 100's value is 175 by 35 into 100. So this should be 5. 500 is the answer. Pretty easy question. I hope everyone was able to understand it. So I'm just erasing. Does anyone has any difficulty in understanding this? I guess not. Moving to the concluding question of our today's session. What is the following fraction? Which of the following fractions is the result of the sum of an integer and its reciprocal? This is a very good question. Okay. So what is a reciprocal? If a number is 5, given number is 5, the reciprocal is simply divide it with 1. Okay. So 1 by 5 is the reciprocal. Again, if there was a ratio of 3 by 5, the reciprocal ratio should be 5 by 3. The numerator and the denominator are reversed to find the reciprocal. So it is being asked which amongst these 4 options is a sum of a number, an integer number, and a reciprocal. Okay. So let us say P is an integer and its reciprocal should be 1 by P. So the answer should be P square plus 1 in the numerator and P in the denominator. So to find the answer, take all the options, take the denominator. Suppose here the denominator is 8. 2 8 square plus 1, that is 65. If it is a numerator, then this is the right answer. Okay. Here 5 is the denominator. 5 square plus 1, that is 26. 26 is given, so 2 is the right option. How come? If we add 5 plus 1 by 5, you can see 26 by 5 we are getting. So you have to find the pattern P square plus 1 and apply it for all the options to get the answer. I hope it was clear to everyone. So we will just conclude today's session. I guess you have learned a lot of things, especially the digit sum and unit digit method, and you will apply it to solve any question. Just practice these two methods at home, and the next class should be in the weekends. I'll try to conduct the next class in this week only. Okay. If Shomabo sir is online, I'll just ask him
Yes,
to
sir.
conclude
Thank you.
today's session. Okay.
Thank you for the session. I hope that everyone is cleared about their doubts. Nevertheless, if there is anything that anyone would like to ask, they can ask Dipanjan sir in the group related to this topic that we have learned today. So I will wish everyone a very good night, and to Dipanjan sir as well.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone. We'll meet in the next class. Have a
We
good
will.
night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good night. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.